It'll just be Elden Ring 2.
I was gonna say,
Don't worry about
like,
it.
now just imagine you get an update for like Elden Ring like years later, and there's a giant 2 behind Elden Ring. Like, there's just a giant. It's Elden Ring 2.
Oh, they do the Overwatch thing?
Oh god.
Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting me to invoke Overwatch there.
I mean, it's right and it's fitting, and I'm shocked I didn't invoke it, but for some reason I just wasn't expecting it.
2Med soul escaping Overwatch 2 and transferring to Fortnite when they added Tracer.
Oh god.
Did you know they de-sequeled Overwatch 2 into being Overwatch again?
I can't believe it.
That
was like ages ago, man.
I can't
worked.
believe it worked on people. That's stupid.
Now, can they do that with Star Wars?
I think but that is the ultimate psyop for Star Wars. Can we psyop the public into thinking that our shitty sequel movies didn't exist?
You can just like willfully ignore them, to be fair.
The first movies to be listed as non-canon to like the general public.
Yeah, so they basically do DMC? That's what I want them to do. I want them to DMC it.
Let's skip over. So, everybody's here as they can be. Bone will be here fully shortly. However,
Yeah, computer's turning on now.
to address something to the audience, unfortunately, Sim, who plays Jerry, could not make it today. So I was unsure, but this is an investigation. This isn't a big boss fight or and all that. So I figured that if literally everybody else is available, we could truck on and move forward. And Sim will be here either for another session of investigation or the boss fight. Just depends on what you find.
Yeah.
But last time, you left one explosion right into looking at another. And I'm going to show off the illustration that I did. Oh, whoops. That would have been disastrous if it was that folder. Anyway,
DC, you can't post the video of Kobeni giving the sloppiest blowjob.
Which one? I have like 3 of those.
It doesn't matter how sloppy the job, it just matters how it gets done.
Also, you're welcome. We all sound fine on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a great series of things as my roommate walks in, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome, roommate.
I love you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
No, he's in the other room now. He gathered his cat.
I will say desktop audio is being picked up on OBS. I'm gonna check. What if I check the audio?
Yeah, check your own audio.
Let's
People
do it
would love
right
to hear
now.
that. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. We sound fine. I think we.
Anyway, I have to get around the occasional blue screen that my computer likes to do. I think there's some sort of corrupted RAM or something.
Trapaholics. You make your eardrums bleed.
More like brapaholics.
Whoa.
Listen,
Oh.
When my
No.
RAM doesn't work, I just ram it into it harder. Because that's its name, RAM. What am I supposed to do? Not ram it in?
Back to the last thing you should do. Go
System
ahead.
service exception was the code.
So, with these, with this skyscraper site, we're gonna say, you witness the fire that Uncle Joe, gave some explanations of like what little he knows about bull mass. So, as the building lights in the city sky at night, what do you guys do directly after? Wait, let me get some.
Oh, is it one building on fire, or is it the whole city?
It's supposed to be one building, but it's supposed to be like one building. I originally was messing around with like a filter, and I meant to have this be like darker or more of a smog, but it fucked up digitally, and now it looks like there's an entire like inferno just blazing the whole city. But we're mainly focusing on this one.
It
Like-
maybe we should just get out of here.
Maybe we should turn on the radio and/or TV.
So you head back to the bus.
Turn the news on. It
and
doesn't
you-
matter what channel.
So you turn on you turn on the news and you see the breaking live report and you see this. Hello, I'm Jimmy Swinton, and I'm Janice Swinton, and today we're reporting live from Des Moines. It appears that a building has exploded with fire. We don't know the casualties on the moment, but one thing's for sure: I'd hate to be in that explosion as much as I hate my ex. Haha, yeah, that's right. Anyway, it looks like we're having some interviews with some first responders coming up here. We cut to a police officer covered in soot and ash, and he's like,
All right, I'm here.
there we go. And then the police officer's like, I was actually, let me get the actual document for the 7th quarry up.
While I was connecting, did I miss anything?
You're watching
the like 10 seconds.
You're watching the news with and the news
It does matter what channel.
And
I just heard the names of the reporters. Anything after that I missed.
you missed let me get some good like news music. Do I have any good news music from my no, that's for Victor. Like directly. We don't want to use that. Fuck it. We'll just use this. So breaking news. Yeah, the Jimmy Swinton and Janice Swinton. It's like the explosion was pretty bad. We don't know if there's any casualties yet, but I tell you this: I'd hate to be in that fireball as much as I'd hate to be around my ex. We're cutting now to an exclusive interview with a few police officers, and you notice a police officer who looks familiar.
I swear to fucking God, if it's Officer Balls again, I'm gonna shit myself.
And
I don't think I died.
you see,
Oh my fucking God!
Oh no, it's his brother, Officer Test. I'm trying to do
Officer.
a testicle pun.
I'm Jay's Balls, and let me know, I lost, he was a good brother of mine, but Harry Balls lost his life several weeks ago.
I can't believe that got me so hard. So childish.
Harry
It's so funny.
Harry,
It feels like the universe is just reusing assets at us. I hate this.
I lost my brother in another
Like
explosion.
Officer Jenny.
I tell ya, I'm
Except they
James
die all the
Bowles,
time.
and I gotta tell ya, and he takes a drink out of like a Bud Light can. I tell ya, there's explosions that happen. They kill my brother. They be exploding our city and Des Moines and stuff. It's gotta be like, there's gotta be like a terrorist, maybe, maybe Al Qaeda again, something like that. I don't know.
Did you say he's drinking?
He's drinking.
Like how big of a bottle?
It's like an
Is it a can or a bottle? Because isn't are Bud Lights in bottles?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
get a
wait,
Bud Light
yeah,
in a
of course.
bottle.
I will
Glass
say
bottle.
I was providing sound effects of a bottle. Well, yeah.
Why do I think like a plastic
it's
Coke
like-
bottle?
An average sized bottle, like the normal bottle size, like around as the same width and length as a large, humongous bottle. No, I'm
A
kidding.
large homunculus.
As a homunculus bottle, but
He's just drinking out of the still water concoction.
You see, this Budweiser is about the size
No.
of a large.
it's about the
homunculus.
size of a skull, and it's glass. And
Oh,
actually,
he's got
it's
one of those
vodka.
he's got those Dan Aykroyd vodkas.
He's got the Dan Aykroyd vodka, and he's just drinking out of it, and
Man,
he's
I could do for a Bud Light.
and he's looking at you all. Not you all. He's looking at the camera. He's like, "I need you to know that you don't mess with our country. You don't mess with me. I'm going to avenge Harry Balls, no matter what." And then the camera cuts him off.
You see, this is how we get hired by President Joe Biden
Oh, he was on
to go to
TV.
Iraq.
So,
I was just gonna slap the bottle out of his hand.
through the TV.
I mean, if it could happen, who knows?
It's like, yeah, they make several cult rules. That was some major bullshit, but anyway. So, as you do, the news closes out and they're like, so we don't know who the arsonist is, but we think that we may be potentially linked with an incident that happened at a courthouse, at the local courthouse, with the blackout, with several prisoners reported missing.
Huh.
Hey, that homeless. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Uncle Joe, he was in a car, wasn't he?
No, he was outside. He was just standing around.
Oh, because I thought you said that he like came out of a car last session.
I may have, but
I guess a friend dropped him off.
I think a friend
I
dropped
was like,
him
man,
off.
a homeless guy with a car is pretty rare. I
You
guess
think
they
aren't
sometimes
you the
have.
DM?
You think it's rare for homeless people to live in their cars?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I guess some people live out of their cars.
Yeah.
Anyway, so is that guy a hunter? He seemed to be talking in weird cryptic stuff about minotaurs and mazes.
I honestly wish I could tell you.
Y'all absorb the new information for the news broadcast, and then, as you think about the dread in the air of this known killer who is potentially on your trail, your thoughts are all in disarray and chaos and fear, and as it sets in, having trouble with performance issues in the bedroom.
Oh, me.
Who am I?
It's coming
What do
through
you
the
mean?
TV.
Not usually.
If you need something to step it up, we have a special brand deal with our powerful rhinoceros men's performance pills.
I like to think Ed was in this ad, and he actually did say, "Oh boy, am I."
And and as you do,
Would you?
Yeah, that's how he got his SAG card.
we are also happy to make a brand deal with the Old Holy's Burger Family Mart to help spread this in various stores and to get monies to help us get proper funding. Because remember, when you need help in bed, you need to feel strong, like a rhinoceros. Let me get it. Hang on. Alright. Play a noise now. Yeah, rhinoceros. Yeah.
I
all this number
turned
down.
off
That's Rhino.
TV. I hate this channel.
AC, have you played Alan Wake 2?
I've been meaning to play. I have the first game.
There are ads that's like that where it's like the very low quality, like where they keep the outtakes in. It's great. You just reminded me of Alan Wake 2 there.
So, you all, rhinoceros, as you all find yourselves in a chaotic pile of rhinoceros shit, you all wonder.
Boy, we're in some rhinoceros shit right now.
You wonder to yourselves, what is the move at night? What is the move?
So we don't know. So did the guy that we met that was fighting the fishmen did he say what his name was?
He referred to himself as Bull Mask one time.
Well, maybe he's a rival of the Minotaur.
I
No,
think
I
he's
think-
the
I think-
Minotaur.
I
I'm pretty
also
sure
think
he
he's the
is the
Minotaur. I'm
Minotaur.
gonna be honest.
I mean,
Maybe,
he's
but
literally dressing as a bull.
So you have the
And he's
right
huge.
there.
So let me allow you all to recall what he looks like, and then ask you a question afterwards. So how are you going to go about proving your theories?
Well, he was kind of
what
nice to us. He was helping us out. So, makes me wonder if maybe they're rivals.
Rhinoceros. Oh, wait, shit. We'll make it a different.
Do you know what are our current clues about what the deal with the Minotaur is? What do we know about him?
You know he's a hitman. You know he kills. You know he can grow in size. You also know that he may or may not have been broken out of a courtroom, for his very most recent assignment.
And we don't know for sure if the Minotaur just blew up that building.
You don't know what was the circumstances behind the explosion of the building. You don't know what was set. You don't know a lot about it. You just know
It's a pretty easy logical leap to guess maybe the Minotaur is involved.
the Minotaur is probably involved, but you all do not know to what extent.
Yeah, it could
And that
be,
doesn't necessarily mean he's there, or anywhere in particular.
It could also be associates.
There could be a clue there.
It seems
I mean, yeah, but-
strangely. It would be weirder if it was unconnected.
I mean, not to be like, I mean, if I'm gonna be real for a minute, okay, so think about it like this, right? Mysterious, bizarre homeless man appears and seems to heavily imply that the Minotaur has come to attack us in some capacity.
Wait, is he
right?
not your friend?
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Uncle
fucking
Joe's
know
a
the
friend
guy,
of mine.
personally. But
We've met
I
him
mean, I
before.
vaguely, I know of him, but more to the point, but he went to talk to us specifically. I don't know about you guys, but that really just speaks to me. Like maybe that was the Minotaur, and he saw us doing epic, cool, awesome shit, and has presumptively decided that he wishes to test us in a feat of strength somewhat. So it's very possible that he's going to come and potentially Jeff the kill us.
Well, our weird
I
entity friend might
we've
wanna
seen his
get him
modus operandi before.
Our weird entity friend might like him for his competition.
I don't fucking know, man. Shit.
You all remember the strange and powerful entity that was let loose on that faithful day. Still out there. Still roaming.
What was he doing again? Is he just building the cell games, or is he doing something else right now?
Unclear yet.
Unclear.
I don't know.
going
Did
to
you
form the
see him?
mission-
Did you see
Go-
very much?
I forget. if he
Going
told
to
us.
form the Mishima Zaibatsu as we speak.
So
I'm-
what is our
we're
next
still in Des
destination
Moines.
in general?
you are actively being hunted here in Des Moines at the current juncture.
Oh, we are being hunted.
Everything seems to point that you are being
Did
hunted.
he explicitly say that he was hunting us, or was that just sort of an inference we're getting from the big explosion?
The big explosion, Uncle Joe, and also one other piece of evidence.
And he did say he's on the hunt.
There is
The
something.
ominous bell tolling, actually.
There is something you guys did encounter that implicitly proves that he's after y'all specifically, that you have already seen.
Oh yeah, he did kill a bunch of hunters, didn't he?
We recall
They
that-
weren't. Oh, you know what?
that you were all taken to a hunter safe house, and there
True.
was a bomb waiting for you all there.
Right, I forgot about the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Well then,
I think he
wonder-
might have been uncommon bedfellows before, but he's clearly not someone to be trusted, and he is definitely trying to kill us.
I mean, he didn't kill us when we were with the fishmen, and he seemed to be.
I think
helping
he
us out.
either forms some kind of ideal of power where he believes that he needs to be challenged by the strongest of us, either of strength in general or some other non-specific capacity, or someone just hired him to kill us, which is also a very high possibility because as far as we know, Victor seems like he's already running a political scam.
So I am
Several.
just kind of curious about the group's like theories of why he didn't attack us during the Fishman fight.
Maybe he had a vested interest in making sure that the fish people were dealt with.
Maybe a common.
That's my thought, anyway.
Maybe it's a common enemy type thing.
If he's a
Oh, boy.
hitman and we die fighting the fishmen, he doesn't get the bounty.
Yeah, actually.
It's better to have us stay alive so he can hunt us.
Us
Yeah.
dying to the fishmen as long as he confirmed it. All I would need to do. Well, I think it's fishy, but we should probably get investigating.
So Ed is gonna suggest the Carmine to get looking on the internet to see what the deal with that building was. Because
Oh,
we weren't near that building, were we?
you were not nearby it. I will say, God damn, I accidentally opened the editing program, closed that. Now let me open up some stats. Really quickly, for your role and whatnot.
Oh, I should probably get out my dice roller, actually.
So let me get character creation. So for this, and you get on the computer, you can look up general. I'll say for the rules here is, you could look up general information, which is just news articles on when the explosion happened, and some more interviews from first responders, and that's for free. Or you could make a general technology check to see if there's any like article with a weird detail.
Wait, I blue screened.
Oh,
It's rebooting now. Normally, it's only like 1 or 2 a day whenever I open up the computer. So, I heard I can do something.
so you can either so the three things and everybody can do here is you can either do a general search, or you can get more specific with it and make a technology plus intelligence roll, or you can find some stuff in some databases and places that but are hidden and locked behind passwords by accessing global access, the edge.
So, how should we handle Carmine existing? Should we be able to like tap into his skill or not? I kind of just assumed that his profile is gonna be static.
Probably just keep him static. I would say for this scenario,
The question is, do we use his profile at all?
I'll say that for this scenario, for now, we could use global access from him. But just the edge.
All you need is the edge.
Edging.
Uh,
Edge.
Well, in the meantime,
Anyways,
I'm
yeah,
moving
no,
up
let's
this
get-
board.
I mean, if anything, I feel like we should probably go check out the fucking giant burning building to see what's going on there.
Well, I feel like we were doing that on the way. That I wanted like to look up on the way there, like the internet, see what that building even was.
Oh, the vehicle is pulling up. If you want to just know what the computer, what the building was even about and what it looked like, you can find general information for free. Or
Yeah, like what is the Google Maps profile on it?
So, the Google Maps profile, you notice you go to look into the very building itself, and you see something that's weird is you go to Google Maps, and there's a bunch of places that are marked and have like markings and places, where you can go to and see the stores, but this building doesn't have anything like that. The building it's connected to has an option for a photography op, for a photography building, but the building itself doesn't have any mark. The only thing you can see is that if you go to Street View mode, there is restaurants on the inside, and also a place to look at the very top floor. It seems like a rather just kind of like unmarked kind of area on the map itself, which is very strange.
Did you say there were stores inside of the building?
There's like restaurants and some stores inside the building.
Is it supposed to be a mall?
The first floor is like a kinda.
Is
Oh,
it like a multi-story shopping center? Like, is that what it's supposed to be?
It's like there's a very fancy like food restaurant in like the first floor. And the first floor is some other restaurant. Not yet. Silent scene. So it's just, it's a restaurant. It's kind of like a mall, but it's where malls are a lot more open. It's more like, imagine it like the idea of a mall, but in between the stores were very tight and narrow corridors. Which
Is this meant to be a strange building, or are you just having trouble describing it?
Yes.
Alright.
It is one of the
This place seems like a fire hazard, frankly.
the
Like it's
first
asking to blow
the
up.
like the first part of it is a very fancy restaurant, and other parts of it are very stores. But when you get up to like the third floor onwards, there are a bunch of private property, various like workplaces, places that aren't even marked on anything you can find. It's a weird information dead zone.
Well, Officer Polis's brother is there. Maybe we can get in contact with him. Start giving him condolences for his brother, say he was a great man, and then try to schmooze him for some information.
Brother was
We
not
also
a great
just-
man.
We also just
did
saw him
Seven-
drinking on live television.
Wait,
I can
I
tell you
don't know
for free
if
he's
Seven
not a-
knows anything about Officer Balls besides like he's a dickhead. Wait, he
You
died?
were there. Yeah, you were there. You were there whenever we first met him. Remember whenever?
No, Seven knows about him, but Elijah's the one who saw him die.
Yeah,
So Seven
Seven.
wouldn't know he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. What?
Yeah, he's dead.
How did he die again? Did he sacrifice himself, or did he?
No, he got his
die?
face ripped off. I'm pretty sure.
He died so Zeke can aura farm a little.
Did he die at the bar? I forget.
I think he died I think he died
He
at
died at the bar, yeah.
at the bar. Yeah, he died at the bar. I remember it.
Yeah, I forgot if he died at like the conspiracy theorist house, like the crazy guy's house, or the bar.
I noticed. I think there's like an officer that may have died at the conspiracy theory house, but Officer Balls died at the bar. And
So should we make that our first point of contact, or you guys want to look at something else?
That's crazy.
Man, I don't know.
so the bus is pulling up. Yeah.
Also, last time I remember, he was a weird fucking right winger, wasn't he?
We're looking for
Yeah.
clues. We gotta schmooze a bit.
Do we though?
You could honestly, schmoozing. Honestly, he is a bit drunk, and you know, drunks are often very loose-lipped, if I do say so.
We tell him his brother was a great man that sacrificed himself, and then he'll.
We
he'll
do know
just
his
be singing
brother.
like a canary.
No.
I'd say
You
that-
probably shouldn't let me talk to the guy then.
No, you let me talk to him. Look at me. I look like a guy that these guys would like.
I could
Do I
probably.
not?
No, that's a good point, actually.
Ed knows exactly what he looks like.
So
I don't know if. You know what? Go ahead for it. Maybe it might work.
in my I have
Go
faith.
for it. Go
I-
forehead.
I have
Alright.
faith in our short, rotund friend right here.
Mr.
Man.
Arkham, I must make a request though.
That's Dr. Arkham, but sure.
May I borrow your hat? It really sells it whenever you take off your hat, put it to your chest, and start talking about condolences.
He has chosen to lend him the hat.
Thank you. I
You-
feel like Ed would look good in this hat.
You have Edwin has borrowed Incognito's hat.
Yes, he will. He will give it back. He will give it back later.
Yes, I remember the name of the random vampire that you guys took it off of.
Well, he look quite cool.
Yeah. So
I was a guy among dudes.
the bus parks, and y'all and some of y'all depart, but Edwin approaches the very depressed looking Officer James Balls, brother of
yeah.
Officer Harry Balls.
Brother
I also
Melvin.
gotta open up my character sheet. Give me a second here because of the blue screening. All right.
Excuse me,
Wait. So he's right there.
He's right there. You are approaching him.
excuse me, sir. Did you know a?
What was his name again? The officer that died.
Harry Balls died.
Were you the brother of Officer Harry Balls?
Yeah. I was, yes. A part of me feels like being really mean and making some kind of like dice roll check to make willpower to not chuckle at the sound of Harry Balls. but you have to roll, and if you fail, you start chuckling a bit when you hear his name.
I'll let you be the center of that. But in the meantime, Ed is gonna say,
Oh yes, we met him at.
what was the place we were last at?
You met him at Woodhull.
What?
At Woodhull. He sacrificed himself to protect one of our friends from some crazy people that were doing bizarre, savage art displays. Were wearing crazy bag heads.
I'm
Oh.
just gonna think that this sounds really oddly suspicious for like coming out and saying this. By the way.
So Officer James Balls looks at you and is like, you know, my brother was, I'm glad to know my brother was a hero to the end.
Yes. What happened here though? It looks crazy. A big fire. The town we were just at just blew up essentially. Tons of fire everywhere from the attack. Wonder if it's the same people. Do you know what happened here?
I was just running around, just enjoying eating a donut, just breathing in the sights and sounds of a late night patrol, and boom. Building above me, it was like a fireball above me, like the whole sky lit up.
Is it? Do you have any idea of who? Could it be terrorists? Could it be Al Qaeda?
I'm thinking it might be Al Qaeda, but I don't know if it's gonna be on that massive scale. But I'll tell you, I did see some suspicious individuals fleeing the scene.
Oh,
They had you know, they had this dyed hair, you know, jacket, you know, just
one of the dyed hairs. Yes. I
yeah,
know him.
one of the, you know.
Yeah, what you know. Yeah. So what else though? What else should I know to be wary of them?
What? Well, I guess there was this other officer. He seemed I saw him driving away, but I asked him why, and he said he was chasing a drunk driver. It was a whole so I let him be. And he went on.
Sorry, what was this about an officer and a drunk driver?
There's an officer driving away from the scene, and when he approached Officer James Balls, he said, James Balls tried to tell him there's an explosion, why are you driving away? And he said to James Balls that he was chasing a drunk driver.
That's suspicious.
AC, rather quickly, I'm gonna give you the suggestion to retroactively go back and change James Ball's names to Richard Balls instead. So that way his name is Dick Balls.
Yeah, I was
That way his name is Dick
wondering,
and Balls.
I was wondering, like, man,
Richard Balls.
how much can we like move these like puns? Like, how far can you go with them?
Pretty far.
This is
I've been trying to think of other names. I couldn't think of any.
but
Richard Balls.
I can't believe he's gone, you know. You know, us balls have to stick together, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Can you make a
Okay,
composure plus a composure plus etiquette at a difficulty of 3 to try not to chuckle at that?
Okay, composure and etiquette.
Yeah.
4 dice.
Steph has already failed the check. She's like laughing really. You have to turn around.
I
and she's
assume you
laughing
guys are like
really
in the
hard.
distance.
I imagine
Yeah.
you guys are like listening in via walkie-talkie on like either still inside of the bus or like away.
So AC, technically I have failed it. However, I would like to try to salvage this with another roll, with a manipulation to kind of like pan it out, like just laughing, like I'm kind of going,
Yeah, life be that way sometimes.
Yeah, I'll allow you to do this.
all right. Let me first do the dice roll post of the first roll. All right, so I may as well just say like that, and then what would my roll be for manipulation and etiquette still, or should I go with something else?
It could be either manipulation plus.
Performance.
It could either be manipulation plus either etiquette or performance.
All right, I have a lot in that. All right, 4 and 3. Oh nope, didn't mean to roll. I need to add 3 dice. Rolling. What's the diff?
The difficulty is 3.
Okay, yeah, I got that.
Do you got the manipulation or do you got the try not to laugh?
Oh no, I failed to try not to laugh. This is my manipulation to like say like it be like that sometimes.
Yeah. You have succeeded. You did not let this man know that you were watching his eulogy and you were trying not to laugh. Because that shit is disrespectful as fuck.
So you mentioned though, he was driving away from the explosion and he would like chase a drunk driver.
Yeah, chasing a drunk driver. Yeah, it was
Did
weird.
you recognize the cop? Cause doesn't sound right.
He had like he had sunglasses, and I think it was one of those COVID conspiracy people who believed it's still going around, so he had one of those masks on too.
Wait, the
Oh.
cop had the mask on?
Yeah.
How are the? How is the entire family like this?
Oh,
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
I thought it was because he divorced his wife. What the fuck?
What do you, like a family is like would generally probably have similar ideologies. I think it makes sense for the family to be like this. If they were
But
probably
I would
raised by the
somewhat
same
disagree.
parents.
I would somewhat disagree.
As you all try to
At all.
unpack the balls.
Or maybe they had hippie parents, and they both resented that.
Well, anyway, Bill, I remember at the last town, the bagheads, they were disguised, and then they came out of nowhere. Hopefully that cop wasn't part of it. Or that so-called cop, if you didn't recognize him.
Yeah, it's so-called cop.
Maybe
You
it's
know.
worth investigating.
Maybe it is. You know, sometimes you have to investigate your fellow officers. You know, sometimes it's just the way of the world, way it's gotta be.
Yeah,
You
you
really
don't
gotta-
want anybody disrespecting the thin bow line, but sometimes that line snaps.
You know,
Uh,
Seven's gonna say to everyone while we're listening to the walkie-talkie. Yeah, you really gotta like make sure everyone. You gotta make sure you gotta fondle your fellow balls to make sure they're not corrupt.
yeah.
So true.
You see.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think that. Oh, I got choking on chicken. Oh, I'm choking
So-
on cock. Okay, I like to think that Ed knows how to manipulate
Dick.
people like this, like a Jedi mind trick. Like, just knows all the right buzzwords to use.
Do you get like a bonus to manipulation with Republicans?
Cause like, look at Ed. Ed looks like a guy that would speak their language, and Ed knows it.
There's also something kind of weird. They've been going over court interviews and transcripts about the night the whole explosion happened in the courthouse. But one of them went missing. Well, that's what they say.
Wait,
For
a
all I
transcript
know,
went missing, or what?
an interview tape went missing. Well, that's what they say. They could be hiding this from it. It could still be in the station this entire time. I don't know. I'm just. I'm just a bit lost. And you see him taking a swig from the Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka.
Oh my god! Fuck this stupid cunt.
It really feels like he's dropped one of his balls.
Feels like I'm the only real balls left.
Oh, you do. Well, I'm sure you're doing a great job, and I'm sure your brother would be proud.
I'm sure I hope he would.
All right. Is there any more information I could get out of this guy at all, or should I just call it there? Like, I'm kind of asking the party as well as I make kind of the DM if there is something for you to give. I don't want to like have too many awkward silences.
He starts sobbing.
I pat him on the back.
He dry heaves a little bit, and then goes back
God.
to sobbing.
I would hold back his hair if he had any.
Wait, no, you weren't supposed to show any kind of care or affection. That's a
No,
Republican's
they're fine.
weakness.
No, they're fine with that. Like, there is a level of I know I know that this guy would still be fine with this. This is like manly bonding.
But
Ah, fuck. Here come the tears. Oh, now,
Now,
he's
now if it
crying.
was hugging, he might get uncomfortable, but
He might call you a snore.
or he would be like super sobbing into Ed, like the mere sign of affection.
uh,
He would just pretend not to like it.
so
Be like, If you touch me again, I'm gonna call you a slur in chat.
So the information has been extracted as he's been an unintelligible, drunk, sobbing mess. And is there anything else you'd like to do now that you're near the scene of the Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I need to get some sound effects.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
And Eric, air my ass. Play the damn video.
My no.
There we go. A brief bit of like the fire above you.
Wait, above me?
No, like on the building. The fire coming out the around.
Oh, I thought that the fire would have been out by now. I thought, like, is the fire still going? Is it still burning?
It's cooling off a bit. But
Wait, has it been a day or have we been awake? What time is it?
you guys haven't gone to sleep yet. It's like the middle of the night.
Oh, okay. So so the fire's still going?
The fire is just now being put out. Like
Oh,
just
alright.
now. It was going the whole conversation retroactively.
Retroactively. Alright, alright, so is there anything you guys want to do? Do you want to just gaze at the general perimeter?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So
Mhm.
You know, sure, why not?
you look
See if
at
we can find anything.
So, you search the general perimeter of the nightly inferno for clues. And as you do, there's also the realization, there's also a couple of realizations you come to. There's a couple people around here, but you also remember that there is a guy who has just been staked this entire time.
Did we stake somebody?
There's a vampire.
Because I thought we let Langstrom just kind of go.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I think, actually, he was with Smith. He was helping out.
Oh yeah. Actually, and because now that I remember that, I'll have him come back into play here. He's approaching, and you see him that he's wearing now. You see him wearing a hoodie on top of like his suit jacket and all that, and he has his hood up. But he's like, "Hey, so what the fuck happened?"
Stuff.
Oh no.
Stuff.
Might have been Al Qaeda.
What the fuck?
It might have.
You say
Yeah,
that like you're
answered
about to say it
everything.
was.
Guy, that we need to invade Iraq.
Did
I think you gotta get out of character, man.
Did you guys? Is the spirit of Dick Cheney haunting all of you? George W. Bush.
Maybe
haunting
Ed
you all?
No,
but
I'm
not
fucking
me.
around. We don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened. All right. Okay. Listen, I gotta. No, I really shouldn't be fucking doing this to people who tried to kill me, but I have a barber shop, and we have a section that is a little bit more private.
Like for sex?
He looks at you silently with like just no words. Yeah. For
I mean, that's what my fucking
That's
uncle
where they're
calls me,
limp
man.
Were their bloodless limp dicks, yes.
yeah, it's a place
You'd be
where
surprised.
it's a lot of wood and a lot of penetration. And he says that rubbing his stern, like his chest where his like heart is.
I thought you were gonna see rubbing his shaft.
Yeah, just like as he's saying, yeah, it's for sex, idiot. It's
Yeah,
just like he's just jacking himself
Pick out and
off.
just starts jacking off.
He just starts flopping around his non-working dick
Fucking
to try to prove a point.
gets held hostage, comes back to the people holding him hostage. Hey guys, starts masturbating furiously in public.
His plan was unclear.
I mean, like, we did run into that Scooby-Doo guy, so, you know.
Let's just...
Wait a minute, guys. Boner Jams gets shot.
Heat rises.
You know what? I'll just call, buddy. He always just he pulls out a burner phone that he has. He calls it. Hey, you check the news? Yeah.
Doesn't matter what channel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Hey, so did you have any idea if who did that? Not even. Do you
Not
think?
really.
And he's on the phone. Do
Yeah,
you think Loretta did that? No.
Maybe.
He's like on the phone. You can't
Who?
hear the other person.
Yeah, no, me and Justin are purposely fucking with you. We both
I know.
Mhm.
So he's like, you keep going, but yeah. Is it all right? Yeah. No, it wasn't Loretta. Damn, I thought I had something here.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
any
think-
of the sewer rat ones?
I think it's Bulma. Hang on one second.
You ever heard of the rodents of unusual size?
sewer?
I don't think they're real.
Okay, do you think the sewer rats? No, neither could I. Bull mask guy? I haven't seen him.
I actually completely forgot about him somehow. Somehow I forgot about him.
I mean, the guy that we're like specifically dealing with right now. That
Yeah.
blue mask. The one-
Yeah, I mean.
You mean the
it
guy
could-
that you specifically went to go talk to that cop to about?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to. Wait.
Cusco's
Wait,
Are you
poison.
sure? Are you sure? You're sure it what?
Are you sure?
Wait, what do you mean? Don't look into this, honey. You know what we are.
Honey.
I know what I am.
Soul bad guy?
I'm gonna look at his left hand.
There's no rings.
He's a player.
Ooh.
In his pocket, he has a collection
Listen.
of rings.
Listen. You know what? We'll look into it. I'll head back over to the shop. I'll see you later, Tuts, or whatever. Farewell.
Did you call her
Toots or whatever.
What are you from the fucking 80s?
Yeah.
He hangs up the phone.
Also, yeah,
Not fucking toots or whatever, man.
Here I am also on like 2 days of 2 hours of sleep, but I completely forgot about the bull mask guy as I was talking to that guy.
The fucking Langstrom clone flirting and be like, yeah, babe and such.
Yes, hello, woman. It's me, man.
Hello, femoid.
Alright, sorry, I had the call with
Greetings,
Donnie.
Greetings, fine lady.
Donnie.
Old friend. Complicated.
Yeah, oh, you called them toots.
He takes off his
It's-
hood and it's a fedora.
Listen, hun, it's a very complicated scenario.
Wait, do you call everyone hun?
Listen.
You call me hun?
Listen, hun, it's very complicated.
You come into my
Well,
house.
let's not
suck
get to
my
his girl
dick!
Friday in here.
Listen, I'm just you know, it's complicated. I got my social circles, and you know, and
Is this how you normally act when you aren't like in like evil man mode?
Listen,
Honestly.
a man's gotta eat when he's gotta eat. You just caught. I wasn't gonna.
Shit, I guess.
Also, I wasn't gonna kill the guy. You caught me like I was, and you acted like I was gonna kill the guy. Like I was just gonna leave him.
It wasn't about a bull mask, man.
Okay. There's rumors about Bull Mask guy. We've talked about it. I think it's guy. He wears a bull mask.
Wait, did he actually tell us about bull mask guy? I forget.
He mentioned an idea of one entering recently. Now, I don't know a lot about any bull mask guy exclusive to this area, but I remember there was a real high up member of some society that you don't need to know about, but you probably do know about. Yeah, and she was all and she said that she hired him for hired some guy with a bull mask for some assignment in Costa Rica, or something like that. So Either
The
this is
ghost of Rika.
either two different people, or this is Mr. International working worldwide that we're dealing with right here. I don't know.
Fuck, wasn't working. No,
International.
oh wait, am I?
Wait, what? Are you?
Oh, okay. Just my
Are
push
you?
talk was acting weird. All right. Anyway.
Alright, so we did meet a bull masked man when we were fighting the fish. He helped us take out one of the large goons.
Huh. Sounds handy. Maybe I have to hire him sometime for
You know, we might know somebody that might know about this bull mask guy.
Do we have a way to contact Shadow Justice, like on phone or anything?
You do have a phone dial.
A phone dial?
I meant to say you have an old you have like a weird burner phone, but it's like way older. It's weird. It's like a wireless dial phone.
Is it like a walkie-talkie in the form of a dial phone?
It's a walkie-talkie in the form of like a dial-up. Like it's a wireless little dial-up thing where you sit it on the station and you take it out.
I like to think that it's a magical landline that's just in the bus. That somehow appeared.
No, it's wireless, and I'm gonna retcon that Shadow Justice gave it to you to contact him.
Do we have it on us, or does it have to be in the bus?
I'll say you have it on you.
Alright, I'm gonna contact Shadow Justice, see if he knows anything about a bull mask supervillain kind of assassin man.
You hear the phone call, and it goes on, and as you hear the sound go on, and just about when you think it will hit voicemail, you do hear, oh, a familiar voice. It's been a while. There he is, that's the bastard disrupted our shipment! And you hear the sound of bones crack. Anyway, how's it, what do you need help with? Wait, talk.
Shadow Justice, do you know anything about a bull masked assassin hitman kind of guy?
He's also really huge.
He's also very
Big guy.
huge.
Oh. You bastard, I'll fucking kill you! And you hear, a guy is screaming, getting closer to the phone. Before you hear,
Ooh.
now, anyway, yeah, Bull Mask. I fought him a couple times. Well, he's a very formidable opponent. He travels internationally, and he is a worldwide assassin. He takes pride in his hunts. Whenever he has a strong target, he often likes playing with his food, luring them out, and if they get into trouble, he'll even help. He just one of those honor hunter kind of things.
That's interesting. Well, he did help us out fight some fishmen. Now, there was recently, though, an explosion at a big building here in... Where are we?
Des Moines.
Des Moines. Where some of us think that it might have had something to do with him. However, we don't really know what the deal with this building is.
That explosion. I heard about that on the news. I'll tell you where the information is. Just don't drop me. Yeah, so, yeah, I heard about that on the information, whatnot. Pretty big explosion, but if that was him, I don't remember him doing anything like that. There must have been a very specific reason he picked a building near you. Or he has a client who really wants you gone.
Well, good to know that you know about him. We also learned something about him. Well, we were told something about him being able to grow in size. Is that a thing?
I've had him do that to me one time. He grew to be quite large and we fought. It was one of my toughest battles.
Will a gun do anything to him?
Barely.
How about a really big gun?
Depends. A light machine gun would probably hurt him the way a normal submachine gun would hurt you. But I've seen a group of people shoot pistols at him, and the pistol bullets weren't enough.
Is he like a supernatural freak, or is he just a biological freak? Is he a mutant?
Is he a certified freak? Potentially 6 days a week.
I
Or
tried to.
7 days a week.
I was of the belief he was a mutant, and I would agree that he was 100%. But during my fight, I could not find any apparatus that increased his growth. I couldn't find any medication on him, any tubes, any substance, nothing. I even had someone analyze his bloodstream, and didn't have any substances inside it. I did, however, see very strange runes on his torso.
Well, we definitely have experience with people with runes. That's a bit worrying.
So Ed is kind of thinking right now. So our main goal is to lure this guy out, right? To get rid of him. Am I correct? Am I reading this right? Am I understanding this correctly?
That is the goal that you all seem most likely heading towards, yes.
Alright, so Ed is
I was
going
under
to
the
ask...
impression he's like looking for us, isn't he?
He's
Well, I
also
mean-
looking for you.
It's kind of that thing of like, do we want to get trapped or do we want to trap the hunter?
The idea is
Uh,
you're trying to look for him before he looks for you. You're supposed to find him before he finds you, is what your idea was.
So Ed is going to think about that thing that was mentioned about him being kind of an like liking strong opponents and stuff, and he's gonna ask Shadow Justice,
Have you heard anything about a strange person or entity that is trying to organize a tournament of strong people?
I don't know about an entity, but I heard rumors of a tournament going around, recruiting people, all sorts of folk, underground and otherwise. I haven't had the chance to look for it myself. I've been a little preoccupied by somebody's return.
Oh, you're still on that, huh? You haven't gotten him yet?
Oh, I'm about to get him. I'm right about to.
Alright, well, if you find out any way to get into contact with the organizer of that tournament, could help us out.
if there's anything else for the crew to ask Shadow Justice, otherwise I'm gonna hang up. Alright, I guess I'm hanging up.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
nothing.
keep me up to date.
Will do. The drugs are at the shipment away. And then you hear the phone call in.
Alright, well, that was a lot of information. Sounds like, just gotta lure him out. Who knows how he's gonna try to get us?
So
Might
y'all,
not.
after the phone call, y'all look towards this individual in the hoodie. Yeah, who the fuck was that?
A
What's his
hero.
called?
Okay.
Old friend of ours. No one you should be associated with.
I see.
Alright, so Ed is just gonna leave it at that. It's like, well, seems like we gotta lure him out somehow. It seems like we could just wait, or we could try to set up a scenario with us to get caught. I don't think we have any leads on really where else to go. Like, we have examined the building area, right? The perimeter?
Wait. So, do you guys remember anything about court explosion? Remember a courthouse explosion? Remember Donnie was real obsessed with it when it happened.
Yeah, heard something about that.
Do you have any, I wonder if there's anything that could help us there. Any records or anything we get our hands on?
Back in New York?
Nah, New York, no, back here, where we're from. Like, where I'm from. We're here. Des Moines.
Oh, Oh, I thought you were talking about like whenever we blew up that place in New York.
No, the court. Not to be confused to the New York incident, but I mean when the courthouse here exploded on its own. Yeah. Yeah. That the place over there got exploded. Some people escaped.
Do you know who all escaped?
Burglars, robbers, some ghouls. There was one serial killer though that broke out. Or serial killer type. I'll be honest, I don't think they ever the only reason why I even know about the even being a serial killer type was because one of my ghouls, Jeremy, happened to be mixed up in the whole mess. And I had to go pick him up. And he talked about how one of the people who fled first was someone who utterly scared the shit out of him. His words, not mine. He said that it's it was strange. It was like looking into the eyes of a demon. But I don't know anything other than that. I don't even know the person's size, if they're skinny, if there's some fat guy, if they're muscular, or if they're tiny, or if they're large. I don't know none. And every time I tried to pry this information out of Jeremy just shut me out completely. He's even deprived himself of my fucking lifeblood, my gift to him, in order to not talk about it. It's
Are you like trying to do an accent now? Like that sounds like you're trying to find an accent.
He's from
for him.
Iowa.
trying to find an accent for this one in particular. Granted, I've been trying to for the first session he appeared.
Oh, I either didn't notice or I forgot. Anyway, continue on.
But yeah. I guess we can start looking there, but the only place that I can think of that have the information is like it's the actual police station itself.
Well,
Wait, so the police station here?
Here.
Also, the cats wanted attention. So, what's the details that we got out of him just now from this exposition?
So the idea is that during the courthouse explosion, when it exploded, that he needed to rescue a ghoul from there, and the ghoul reported seeing somebody that was really like terrifying, and it felt like looking into the eyes of a demon. When asked for details, the ghoul would not elaborate.
well, do you have anybody that can get in there?
I know a couple guys. I know a couple guys that can get in there, but it's another complicated scenario. I think some of them might be dragged out here to investigate. But they might be able to get some of you in there.
Two.
Wait, what?
Sorry, that could work too. I sometimes do re-listen to these mods, and I'm like, what did I say?
Well, if that worked too, I'd give him a call. And but before we do, which one of you do you think? Which most of you, or do you think are most likely to blend in breaking into a police station?
Why?
Well, you see, with the friends and with some assistance, you'll be slipped right on through. But there might be, I'm just saying, in case a lock gets updated and a key gets outdated, and maybe you need to get into a place. Although I'm just saying, it could be fine. Could be.
So is the idea for us to get caught or to not get caught? Like, he's talking about infiltration in plain sight, or is he talking about like breaking in the middle of the night?
It's not. Oh, obvious. It's not getting caught. But as for plain sight, the idea is that maybe our friend here could get you all in, maybe as like police interns or what have you, whatever excuse he can come up with. He's got some pretty good ones to get people just walk on in. Or maybe, hell, he can open a back for. He'll do what he did for me when I need to get information on Jeremy, and he'll just open a back door for me. I head by, he passes a little USB, and I get sent on my merry way.
Well, I'm good at getting into places, but whenever it comes to dealing with,
Wait, what is lockpicking? What is the skill for lockpicking?
Larceny.
There is not a second R in there, you know.
Larceny. Larceny.
I'm sorry,
larceny.
I hear larcenry and I'm like, no, it's wrong. It's wrong. Anyway, okay, larceny. Okay.
well, I'm not too good with computers, but I'm pretty good with getting into places. Wanna try getting in there quietly?
Does anybody else have good stealth, subterfuge, manipulation? Anybody?
Subterfuge?
Subterfuge, stealth, manipulation, just any of that?
I have a 5 and stealth. I'm pretty good at stealth, but subterfuge I have like a 3, and then a
3 is pretty good.
well, I have manipulation. I have 2.
Oh, the manipulation is lying. Like, that's kind of like that's for like if you need to get into places through social interaction, which ideally we would not be doing, I assume. I assume he's saying like get in like when nobody's there, right?
Well, I'm saying get in when like most people aren't there, and if there's anybody there, then maybe my associates can have a conversation with them and distract them long enough for you not to deal with them.
So we can probably get me 7.
Anybody else good at stealth or subterfuge?
Really, I don't have any skills in subterfuge.
Not subterfuge, larceny. I
Like
meant to say.
stealth, stuff
meant
like
to
that.
I meant to say larceny, but yeah.
Remember, you can use.
Shit, I just closed my.
There are
subterfuge
several
tab.
types of skills you could also use for stealth. You can use all sorts of bullshit.
Well, Zach does have the drone. He could probably make use of that in some way.
Yeah, that is true.
We could probably use everybody else as distraction, keep them on the outside, have a small group go in, and everybody else try to keep people out. Look out for interruptions.
Alright,
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I'll have the outside. I think I'll call some people. I think I'll have Donnie assist you with the outside group.
All right. I guess we can move on with the scene unless there's more to know.
That's about it. So he calls some people, and eventually you pull up to an isolated like area nearby the police station's in sight. Like a good song. And notice a cop car pulls up to where you are, and 2 officers get out. And they at first you seem like unsure, but you notice they all wave and say, George is like, all right, Georgie, long time no see. And you notice the like Shumkulon guy stiffens his tie. He's like, it's been a minute. Listen, fellas, can you do me a favor? Is it an information thing again? Because that might be a bit tricky. Well, I mean, unless it's like, if it's information on Jeremy. The others we could probably swoop by, but we might need some help. What do you mean by help? Well, they updated the lock, and we meant to get a new key, but nobody is giving us a new key because everybody's attending to the troubles. All right. I'll have some of these people accompany you, and they'll open the lock for you. These Joe Schmoes. In the meantime, wait, and these officers look at you all. These guys? Yeah. It's all right. The other cop responds, "Well, what if an officer happens to drive by and they found him parked here?" Georgia responds, "Don't worry. Donnie's got it covered." So, yeah, so I'm gonna take some volunteers for breaking into I'm not breaking in, just gently walking into the police station. Some volunteers.
Man, could you have said that any more suspicious?
So these guys, guys he's talking to, these guys are in on it, right?
You're unsure at first, and then you see Georgie boy unzip his like hoodie, reach in like a jacket pocket on the inside, and he throws a bag of blood to each of them.
All right, cool. All right, so outside of me and Seven, and Zach on the drone, is anybody else coming?
Anybody else want to get their feet wet in the police station?
Does anybody know computer?
I guess not. Damn.
All right.
As a resounding silence from the crowd.
Is Zach
Zero
actually good?
technology.
Is Zach good with computer? I assume that there could be computer stuff.
I got 4 stars. I got 4 stars in technology.
All right, you can probably just come in then too. Outside of
Alright.
You get congratulations, Zach. You get to walk inside of the police station.
It feels like it'd be good to have a squad of 3.
Yeah.
So we got Zach. We got
At
looks like
minimum.
Is Edwin going in?
Yeah.
All right, Edwin, Zach. Any more? Are we taking any police breaking-ins?
Steph's been weirdly silent recently.
Is Orange there?
Yeah, I was getting really tired, so I went to go like.
Oh.
I'm still listening. I'm just like arched across my bed, away from the towards the microphone. I've been awake this whole time. I've just been closing my eyes.
Ah, it's closing your eyes. I see. No, I believe
Oh,
you,
no,
but
like,
They're in
I
beds.
believe you, but I don't believe it's gonna be for too much longer. But luckily, we'll probably not go for much longer.
No, yeah. I'm actually more awake now. I'm gonna come back.
And so,
All right, I guess it's not 3.
are we taking another the other ginger? Yeah, are you gonna go down for the police break-in? You know.
Might as well. I
Oh.
need something to crack.
Ooh, I like that attitude.
Hey guys, it's sorry, disassociated for the last 30 minutes. What were we talking about? Can we repeat everything?
I'm gonna go
confident
storm
are
a
you?
police office.
Yeah, let's go to the police office.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Listen. And as Dr. Arco comments about some heads to crack, at least what Georgia Boy thinks is that George goes, "Ah, man, I feel like we would have gotten along if we met under other circumstances. I love that attitude. Now, let's get to it." And you all head towards the police station, with the 2 most likely ghoul cops accompanying you.
Ed is also gonna ask.
Have you handled any security cameras?
And one of the officers says, "Oh, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in first. I said that I was gonna go back in to get my gun because I lost it, and that's kind of a half truth. I kind of purposely left it there so I'd have an excuse to come back. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab my gun, and I'm just gonna happen to just turn the lights off, and because nobody's there, it's just gonna be complete darkness and all that, and maybe the cameras might run into some malfunctionings. Maybe.
I would also like to ask, does this Langstrom have any personal beef with this Minotaur guy? Because, like, we are just kind of trusting this guy that we threatened.
He has no personal beef. In fact, he's kind of made a joke about if he had the money, he would think about hiring him.
Alright, well, Ed is going to be suspicious, but also realize that we're just kind of too deep in now, and at least he's got contacts.
Alright, you be suspicious, I'll be delicious.
So, as you all
What does that mean, Steph?
enter
Don't worry about it.
the police station... Oh shit, wrong song.
We're gonna go into the basement and find bio-horrors with music like that.
You all enter...
It's going to be a Resident Evil lab.
And the cameras are off. The officer ahead did turn them off, as you all instructed. So, cameras are off at the current juncture, and you are all in the entry point. So, there is the main room. There is a bit of an armory and an evidence locker. And then there seems to be the gate that goes further in.
Alright, Ed also has on his bandit mask and his insane clown posse makeup to avoid the facial detection. Just in case.
And Zach is wearing his like cheap Kamen Rider mask.
Now, you notice the other officer.
Devin will just wear a face, like, a cloth over his mouth.
You know what? Yeah. What is everybody's disguise as? What is everybody's?
I'm wearing a full white head sack with eyes cut out, but it just says "woman" in big bold text on the front.
They gotta know that women can break into police officer places too.
Now,
James Coburn mask.
It's a very conservative area. They gotta learn that girl power exists.
So you all enter the building, and you notice as you all are just looking around, you notice the other officer comes back. He's like, "Oh, you're here." I checked. There was one janitor that was kind of here, but I took care of that. It's fine.
Wait, what do you mean you took care of it?
Ed is gonna squint his eyes.
I mean, I took care of it. You know, I told him to have I told him to take the rest of the night off, and he left.
Oh, I get it. He jerked him off.
He might be dead.
Well, I would like to believe he's fine.
All right. So what are we looking for again?
You're looking for deep within the not the evidence lab, but there's an evidence room where you're trying to find transcripts for the courthouse. Not transcripts, but recordings of footage from the courthouse before the explosion.
And also, there was something missing, right? That Richard Bowles told us was missing, like some sort of document. What was that again?
It was it was like a security footage of what appeared to be an interview with somebody that just happened to went missing. But for all he knows, he doesn't know where it is. It could still be in the facility, but just hidden from him.
Alright, so I guess we'll go searching.
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty then. And you go to and you find a door that leads deeper into evidence room. Let's just simply labeled as such. Oh god. Okay, I think I got it. Sorry. I thought I saw a bug go onto my keyboard.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this was in character or not.
But as he enters the room, That's the evidence door, and you approach it. The door's locked. And the officers turn to you and say, this is the problem. Our keys don't fit, and we can't get new ones until tomorrow. So, do you know anybody here that can, you know, open it?
All right, what would be the role for this? A larceny?
Depends on how you want to open, how you want to open the lock. If you
I
want
will
to,
not bash it.
if you
What
want to,
kind of lock?
so, the lock seems to be, seems to be on like one of those like sliding doors, but it almost seems to be like a, it's kind of strange. It seems like a traditional lock, but there is like a, but there seems to be a combination and key on it. And when asked for the combination, the officer, oh yeah, they changed that. Somebody went in here and they've updated it. Haven't told us yet. And the lock is attached to the door handle. It's kind of one of those more like, I'm trying to think here, but like what would it be more like?
Do you have an image?
Let me go get one.
It sounds like words are failing you, so I feel like you need something that speaks 1,000 of them.
Let me.
I wonder if I can bash it with another lock. Unlock it with another lock. It's nice music.
So, I will say, you know what? I'll use this lock for now. So we are going to that's the 7th. So this is what the door lock looks like.
Alright, that's definitely a unique one.
Do you think it has one of those like RFID things?
ID?
RFID, you know?
Is that like a key card or something? Like a
Yeah.
Oh
like an
yeah.
ID card?
There is there is a place to scan it, but there is a piece of tape on it saying RFID out of order. Get order replacement lock.
I thought you were gonna say like the tape was the lock, like the lock was busted, so they've just been keeping it locked with a piece of tape. Just get a little piece of scotch tape. Yeah, that'll keep the intruders out for now.
That's really funny for like a police station lock. They just got like a key, like that'll show them.
Alright, so
Alright, well, I don't know if I can really lockpick this.
can I? Is that
Um,
even a possibility?
There is a manual key entrance near the bottom. Like right around here, you would insert a key.
Can I make an attempt?
At a difficulty 5, there's a larceny plus would it be Dex?
Intelligence, wits, dex.
I'd-
What are we counting it?
Either I would say probably
Part of me wants to say wits because it's kind of like a skill that you kind of gotta into it, but at the same time, maybe Dex.
It'd be Dex because how nimble those fingers are is literally stated on Dex. However, I could make it to where if you use a wits roll, you could lower the difficulty, and wits would be you try to observe it to see if you can find any particular like spots to make it easier.
You're not sure? I'll do a wits and larceny roll.
Yeah, to observe the
4,
lock.
5, 6, 7. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You notice one of the
Rolling.
cops is sipping on the blood bag they were given earlier.
Oh my god, how did I fail that? I'm re-rolling that. That's fucking bullshit. Holy goddamn.
And then
Yeah. Give me a second, I gotta post this.
you try to observe the lock.
What
And
was
it's
the
a-
diff again?
I'll say 5. It was
5, alright. Rolling again. Alright. So the initial one was 1 success. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do another willpower roll. Wait, I forget. Are we doing it so we can do multiple rerolls?
Willpower will let you do multiple rerolls.
Yeah, but we can like spend more than one willpower, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing another willpower.
Now,
First, let me post this.
now remember, team, because of the complications of this lock, there's also multiple ways to go about unlocking the lock.
Yeah, but I want to do it silently. Okay, I succeed. I
So,
succeed in observing for a lower difficulty.
you have observed a spot as you've kind of like poked around. You've observed that there's a spot that makes it turn a bit easier. So it's now a diff 4 because you have now gotten the hang of this particular emergency key lock. You've also noticed a specific part of the door handle that interferes with the lock, but the only way that to really access that exploit would be to hit the doorknob really, really hard.
So I'm gonna suggest that somebody whack it. Wait, so you said
I
that
was just
makes
trying
it
not to
easier?
break it, but sure.
Wait, so what? Wait, what does whacking it do?
So there's a part, the door handle connects to the lock in such a weird specific way on this particular model, where with enough blunt force, it kind of makes it like go like, not fully unlock, but kind of like 99% like unlock to where all we would really need is a slight tug to fully open.
Okay, so that's like an alternate way.
So the alternative way is to just bash it. You can either hack the keypad, brute force your way through, or you could lockpick this.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just lockpick it.
Now remember,
I thought you were saying like it had to be hit.
though, it being hit is a weak spot of this particular lock. Now, keep this in mind, because I'm actually may use this specific lock in the future.
Okay. So I'm gonna. So what do I do to lockpick again? Dex and larceny.
Yeah, to 4.
All right. I'm rolling 6.
Now the officers start kind of going back and forth. You know, when you say take care of the janitor, you know what they think, right? Oh, what? No, I paid him off and he left.
Alright, I think we're gonna need to whack this thing.
I fucked it up.
All right,
I
so
don't
let me
want to
take a
spend
crack.
more.
Just let me take a fucking crack at it. Hold on.
Wait, do you have good larceny?
Yes.
you can so you're going to mess with the manual lock part and get into the lock picking, I presume.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I get out the bobby pin that's in the little ducktail part of my fucking ponytail.
So diff 4 larceny plus Dex,
Alright.
and that bad boy is open.
Yeah, no, that'll do it. So that's a 2, a 6,
Also,
a 6, a 7, a 9, a 5, a 4,
6, 7.
a 10.
uh,
And yeah, that's it actually.
and the real quickly, because I get locked into this kind of thing. To address the new viewer, I am very glad that my messaging came across. Because even the new viewer saw the Langstrom poster and went like Obama poster lol. And I'm like,
I mean,
Oh,
it's
I'm
very
out.
obvious what
I'm
it's
out.
homaging.
it's very obvious, but I'm very glad I was able to get it across.
You did do good work.
So you go in and the door comes open after you lockpick it.
Oh, nice work.
I guess we enter then, unless there's anything else that people want to do.
No, I'm good to go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Man, that reminds me of what those like ring locks. It would scare me because there was fucking cameras everywhere. Surely nobody would use that for evil or anything. Anyway, let's continue.
Let's go.
As you go further, so you go into the evidence room, and let's get let's like the homophobic floor. There we go. And there's shelves upon shelves, and full of it, and there's a couple computers that are there. And when you go to the computers, they seem to be not logged into, but they do require a password. But one of the ghouls comes up and says, "Alright, I'm not good with these things, but I know the password, so let me get that." And you hear the sound of him typing, and he hits enter, and the computer opens. Oh hey, they didn't change the password. Man, this is way too short. There we go. Nah.
On the tables, do we just see the entire Bowles family?
You see a group photo, like of a family photo of like the Balls family. And it seems to be like 3 identical like bald guys that look exactly like the portrait. And there's 4 of them that look like what I would only describe as like the stereotypical hippie look.
I like to think one of them is like a really large Officer Bowles, but he has the same face. He's just jacked. It's like a Carmine from not from this, but from Gears of War.
So, as you
The Carmine from Gears of War 3 specific.
So you enter the room, you type the password, and you see various footage. You know. Actually, no, I don't see the footage yet. So, you open to a desktop, and on the desktop, it shows like, it's a thin blue line, like, desktop, like, wallpaper, with some folders, and folders within folders. So, to find your way through the computer to get to the video files, I'll make this a technology plus intelligence roll at a difficulty of 3.
Alright, who's good at tech?
I got 4 stars in it.
Are you smart?
Got 3 stars in intelligence.
Alright,
I'm the exact same way, but in reverse, because I have 4 in intelligence, and 3 in technology.
Well, one of you guys figure it out, and then the other if
Yeah,
that one
go ahead.
pops up.
I guess I'll roll first.
We
One,
get 2 hands. on
Password
this keyboard.
swordfish. It's always swordfish.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. 9, 10, 4, 9, 7, 1, 3. Does that pass? Wait, what is the difficulty?
I was 4.
Yeah, I got 1, 2. Yeah, I got exactly 4 successes.
So, you hack into the mainframe, and by that, oh, he's talking to the mainframe. By that, you just open a file labeled evidence, and you find a bunch of files, and you just click on the one that says that is around the date of the courthouse, and you click on the courthouse folder, and you find various videos. On them seem to be nobody you seem to recognize. Just speeding tickets. Just people talking up. And I noticed that they're almost interrogations at the courthouse. There's people talking to like an officer or their lawyer, just kind of on this table, away from the trials. There seems to be a conversation they had beforehand. And you go through various videos. But you notice that there's that there is a USB stick that after you falls onto the table. And
Oh, sorry.
and something I missed was one of the ghoul officers tripped and fell, and they caught themselves on the shelf, but the shelf pushed up on the tile ceiling, and something fell out of it.
I guess I examine. Oh, go ahead.
The USB that falls on the table. And
I guess I examine. Oh, go ahead.
so you examine the USB stick. And it doesn't seem to be anything particular on it. And well, nothing particular on the surface of the USB. You haven't plugged it in to see what the contents are.
Hey, do you want to check this second?
Let's see what we got.
I hand it to our guy running the computer.
So, Zach, with this USB stick, what do you do with it? Do you plug it into the evidence computer?
Zach, you there?
Yeah, I'm thinking of what to do.
Oh.
Or do I pocket it and save it for later?
I mean, I don't see why we don't check it out now.
Might as well.
So you pop that sucker and there's it opens a folder, and it's labeled like all the other interrogation videos from the other like lawyer videos like from the courthouse. But this one's different. It's isolated. It's an MP4 file. So, and it doesn't seem to be any exe files on this. So
nothing can go Sonic.exe on our asses.
God. So you may click.
We all have to make a roll in case we have to run into Sonic.exe.
You click play. You click play upon the video, and all right. It shows an officer and a huge muscular man, but the light in the room is dim, and you can barely make out the contents of this person's face. The muscular man seems to almost have a ponytail, but the rest of his body, his physique does seem very impressive, and he seems to be wearing almost like a convict uniform. But you notice around his neck, there's strange runes on it. And you notice that there's an officer interrogating him, which is weird, because these are held in police stations usually. But this is labeled with the courthouse videos. And so the officer in the video asked, "Do you have a name?" The muscular man is silent. The officer sighs and then, "All right, John Doe." So, John, you know why we brought you here, right? Man, a few words. Me caught you around the scene of a homicide. Well, homicide's putting it lightly. A homicide of an entire gang entire gang. In their hideout, everyone was dead. 20 armed people. Now, when we searched you, you didn't have any weapons, but however, there's people at the scene that noticed that you had blood on your hands. So, would you like to explain that? You see, there's nothing but silence until there was honor to be had. Oh, some words, and it's cryptic. Alright. Look, I'll keep... Okay, so... I'm gonna ask you a question I'm gonna keep off the record. It's a little personal pet project of mine, something I've been looking into. You see, a couple weeks back, there's this guy. I saw him make dealings with the mayor and even some corporate executives, but would you happen to know anything about this guy? The officer shows him a photo, and you cannot see who is in the photo, but you notice that like the light gets closer to where you can see the mouth of this muscular figure, and you see there's almost like a gasp for half a second. The man in green. Well, this associate of yours. Do you have his name, or is it just the only name you know by? The man in green. Right, man in green. So, it seems like you barely know anything about this guy. Well, you don't know his name. So, a funny thing about him is that we got a report right before the interview as well. I meant to mention this earlier, but kind of cold in here. But this figure of yours, he seemed very interested in you being held and offered a bail. And this person seems to be very interested in you. And yet, nobody here can find anything about you. We've searched records. We can't even find somebody in the area that looks like you. I don't know where you're from, Mr. Doe, but certainly far from Des Moines. Have you seen the darkness around his face? Oh, yeah, sorry, a bit of crappy lighting in the photo, but, no. You've never seen darkness like his before. The way it covers his face, the way it shrouds him. The darkness. He almost seems to wear it like a set of clothes. You've never seen anything like it before. Do you have a pen on you? You know I can't give you any sharp objects here, right, Mr. Doe? You realize that I don't need a sharp object to bring an end to your life. That's, very concerning, Mr. Doe, but, we have plenty of, security at the ready. And you're restrained. If he's taken an interest in me, then he'll have his conversation, whether it be in here or not. Okay. I'm sorry, this cryptic nature, it's being very confusing. Could you elaborate more on it? I am. And you notice that the muscular man is almost kind of tapping his foot in a rhythmic way over the foot. You know, I couldn't even see what his eyes looked like, but I knew they were staring into my very soul. Now, why is that, officer? You know more about him than I do. He offers you things. Things you never knew would be possible. Things that seem unachievable. Okay, we can talk about this more later. You can rot in the stagnation of your life. But would you be more curious about it? I'll entertain you this once. About what exactly? You see the lights in the room go out, and you hear a muffled sound in the footage. True freedom. And the footage cuts off. And as it does, a text file is also generated in the folder. And the text file is simply labeled John Doe. And upon opening it, it seems to be a rich text document. And there seems to be a photo of appears to be a bull skull. And as you look at the photo, and as you're just soaking in the atmosphere of the recording, one of the other ghoul officers walks back in. And he looks at the bull skull. He says, "Oh, that's, it's kind of like the guy outside."
Huh?
Oh, yeah, there's this guy outside. He's just kind of pacing around. He's got this, like, suit and tie and this, bull mask.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
Right now?
And you hear a thud. And you hear some alarms going off, and then you hear the sound of something breaking through the wall in a room far away from the evidence locker. And that's where I'll end the session.
Oh, fuck.
Almost.
Yeah, so I was like, I had the footage like somewhat scripted off. I went slightly off script. I will say though, I was like, oh, the photo would be an ominous way to end it, and then my brain's like, wait, no, I have a better way to have a cliffhanger here. And that's where the session ends. Something with a resembling bull mask is broken into the facility. The police station is in there. And I'll give you 7 points.
7.
6-7.
So we should have 387 now.
You should have.
No, just
let me go.
380, I think.
No, I mean 387 now.
Okay, so the total amount was before this 373. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 380.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you check the pins for Sesh Gen Chat, I have.
Well, no, it's that my total experience is at 380. Been at 380.
I see. Well, now it's apt. And now you get to spend your experience points before the next session. So, what do y'all think of the second quarry in Des Moines so far?
Big and scary, but also I'm wondering what this man in green is.
The man in green, shrouded in shadow and darkness like you've never seen before. His eyes blacked out in such a way,
wait.
and yet you know that he's staring directly into your very soul.
Oh wait, man in green. Wait, that's stupid.
I will say I did go a little off script to sound more vague, but I was a lot more explicit about who it was with the description in the original transcript.
I forgot his name.
Spiky hair will be one of the words that I didn't say. Victor.
Yeah, there we go, Victor.
But the man in green was shrouded in shadows and darkness you've never seen before, with eyes that you can't see but know stare into your soul. And I felt like that was enough of an ominous descriptor where you could just picture Victor in your head, even though I never showed Victor's portrait, and I could have very easily shown the portrait for a photo of him, right?
Yeah.
But I felt like that was the one time where I felt like I landed the description of that. And next session, I'm gonna have a couple more illustrations prepared, and we're gonna see how you handle the police station set piece. This time, with a full cast. Even though I don't imagine next session will be like the boss fight, in case you guys somehow lock in and somehow kill him.
Or sneak past him, or does he just know? Or does he just know where we are?
You'll find that out next session. You'll find out if sneaking's an option or not.
On it.
So you can spend the entirety of the rest of this week and the rest of next week before Thursday figuring out a plan on what to do, of if running is an option, or if hiding's better, or if fighting is something.
Yeah.
And yeah. And that is Hunter the Road Trip session 55, Lair of the Minotaur, Wrath of Bull Mask.
Lair of the Men.
For YouTube, it's called Session 55, Hunt for Bull Mask, and for Twitch, it is called the Labyrinth of the Minotaur, for the subtitle.
Ooh, that's good.
Because I wanted each one to have a different title.
Why do I have a feeling that those rhinoceros penis pills are gonna be important to the investigation?
what the fucking Chekhov's penis enlargement pill theories?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any theories? Write them down. Think about them. Because remember, you're not just watching this. You are actively in this, so you can apply. So you can specifically research these theories in the very world itself next session, and put two
Yeah.
and two together. But yeah. Unfortunately, Jerry couldn't join us for this one. I thought it was although I improv the lock. I feel like I kind of winged it there with the and I am proud of Harry and Richard Bowles though. Very efficient reuse of
You're proud of
assets.
balls.
And Officer Bolt. Yeah. That's Hunted the Road Trip. You guys have any closing thoughts? Anybody else?
Remember, everyone. No, I'm telling you to remember for next time.
Be sure to remember. And don't forget
Yeah.
to tune in next time.
Remember.
Tune in next time for Hunter the Road Trip for the Wrath of Bull Mask.
Whip stick out.
He's pulling his cock out.
He's pulling his cock out.
Can I be honest? When you said unzips earlier, I thought you were gonna say he unzips his pants.
What
I'm
if-
gonna say he unzips
What
his
if
cock.
like you guys thought you encountered like a vampire or some weird supernatural entity, and no, it's just some like eccentric figure, and instead of reaching for a weapon, he just like does either goons or just does drugs in front of you, or both. Also, thank you to our new viewer who tuned in when I was locked in for the session.
I
And,
think I'm gonna head out for the night.
and,
I'll see y'all a little bit later.
And
Oh,
take care,
yeah.
viewers. And remember, I stream on. We do this on Thursdays, and so if you want to tune into this, you can tune in on Thursdays. However, I do my own kind of streams, just video game stuff, on Tuesdays. So yeah, see you then.
Tuesday.
And my final word of
Moving on.
good night. And my final word is this will be the last stream on my old headphones, because next week I'll be streaming on a new pair of headphones.
Ooh, nice. Well, what happened to the old ones? Did they give out?
They're
They
about
look
to.
dusted.